Hello everyone, this is Salman and welcome to Get Trained, Get Hired. Today we would be discussing how to get a job as an immigrant. Well, congratulations of coming to Canada, and this is a dream that you have been pursuing for a while. As soon as you land into Canada, don't enter into rat race right from the beginning. Take your time, explore what this beautiful country has to offer you, visit different landmarks, visit your friends, visit your family, and explore the place a little bit. There is plenty of time to find the job. So once you have explored, take a couple of weeks. If you can, take a couple of months to explore. And once you have settled down, it would be time to find a job for yourself. The first thing when you start your search process to finding a job is to realize the opportunity and the risks that are available. You have to realize that this is a new country. Your previous experience, the softwares that you have been working previously in your home country might not be the same that are being used here. You might have to upgrade your skills. You must be ready mentally to step down from your previous position. If I call it stepping down to step up. So you might have to take a lower role than you are used to. But that's something that you need to realize, that you're in a new country, and at the same time, apart from the risks, there are opportunities available for you too. If you didn't like your career before, now might be a good time to change it. Or if you wanted to take a little bit different direction than in your past, now is the time to do that. So you have to realize that by landing here in Canada, you have actually reset your life, and there are opportunities, and at the same time there are risks. So once you have realized that, the next step is to now find the opportunities and get a clear direction as to where you are going. So just to take a recap, the first thing is, once you come here, relax and take your time to visit different places, realize the opportunities and the risks that you are getting into, and then the third part is to now finding your direction. Now this is the most important phase. This is where you are brainstorming. This is where you are thinking, and thinking is the most important skill there. And thinking is deep thinking is that's going to create a difference between what you are doing now and where you would end up in the next 5 to 10 years. So take your time to think, and when the time comes to think, the most important advice that I'm going to give you is, don't take the advice of your friends or your colleagues or your relatives when you are deciding on what to do for yourself. Don't look Canada from the point and from the eyes of the people who are your friends and family. You have to go beyond that. So the best thing to do is to reach out to professionals who have a successful career. Meet partners of an accounting firm, meet managers or senior managers in the accounting firms or in any industry that you are going into. So meet the successful immigrants. They can guide you the best because they have done it. Thousands of immigrants came, thousands have came before you, and a lot of them are successful. So take the advice of the successful immigrants. If you take the advice of your friend who happened to be driving an Uber, well, that's not a good example or a good person to go to take the professional advice. You need to seek out people, and trust me, the successful people will give you the time. There might be few disappointments, but most of the people are willing to help you out. So the most important takeaway from here is to go and seek professional help. Meet professional people who are successful and ask them what needs to be done, which direction you should take, and what it takes to be successful in that particular industry. While you are there with them, ask them the opportunity to volunteer for them in order to just test the waters. That will give you plenty of, an eye-opening experience to know that whether this field is for you or not. So once you have taken You've met different people. Now is the time to sit and decide on the direction you want to take. Most of the people fail because they don't decide on the direction they want to take. So once you have decided, let's say for example you want to jump into public accounting, and from your interviews you have decided, okay, the first step is to be a staff accountant or a junior accountant in a public accounting firm, then go on Indeed. This is your next step. Once you have decided your direction, go on Indeed and search the job market. Take a piece of paper and draw a line in between the paper. On one side write the skills and the other side write the softwares that you need. So when I'm talking about skills, that means you must know personal tax, you must know corporate tax, you must know bookkeeping, you must know how to do the year end for yourself. So these are the skills that you need. On the software side, write all the softwares you need. For example, for bookkeeping, you might need QuickBooks. In order to prepare tax returns, you might need tax prep software. In order to do the year end, you might need Caseware and Caseview experience. So different industries will have different softwares and the skills. So make a list of them. Your job as an immigrant is to put a check mark against all the skills and all the softwares. The day you have the check mark in front of them, that is the day when you will get the job. So once you have your skills and you have your list of the softwares that you need to learn, the next step is to find the person who can teach you. Don't make the mistake of going into a college to get another diploma. Don't make the mistake of going and getting a degree from another university. If you're already a graduate or you already hold a master's degree from your home country, and other degree is not going to help you out. These colleges and institute, they are in the business of giving you education. So if you go and you ask for their help, of course they're going to tell you, oh, come and take our course. You will end up wasting a lot of time and a lot of money, and you're going to be back to square one once you are out of the university or the college, because you still need a job. You still doesn't have the Canadian experience, and you still don't know all those skills and all those softwares. You just seem to have another paper in your hand, and that's about it. That's not going to help you at all. You'll be back to square one. So the best thing to do is to get into professional development. Professional development is cheap. Professional development takes less time, and it will put a check mark against your list as well. Because professional development courses, they are job based. They get you ready for the job, and that's what you need as an immigrant. You don't need another piece of degree or a certificate. And ideally, please join my course at gettrainedgethired.com, because this is the best accounting course out there for you if you want to kickstart your career in accounting. Once you have developed these skills, your last leg is to get the experience in. So try to volunteer. I know it's hard, you have just landed, the currency exchange rate is there, your savings are depleting at a much faster rate than you thought, there are more expenses that you never planned for, but try to volunteer, try to get the experience in. So once you have the skills, once you have your experience, once you have the softwares, then you can work on your resume. And by combining these things, that's the only way that you will be able to get the job. Now some people are able to get their job as soon as they land because they happen to have the skill sets which are easily transferable, like the IT field. So in IT, the transition is much easy. Immigrants are able to get the job much easily. But in finance, in accounting, and in marketing, it's not that easy. So these are a few of the tips. I hope these are helpful. If you need any help in kickstarting your accounting career, please reach out to me at gettrainedgethired.com. This is Salman, and thank you for watching.